Stuck in some deep in the money cash secured puts. Trust me, I know the feeling. I'm going to show you guys what I'm stuck in right now, and most importantly, how I plan to manage this deep in the money cash secured put position. Yo, what is going on, Premium Chasers? I hope you are having a God-blessed day. Today, every single person that comments down below is going to get my brand new ebook called The Weekly Wheel, which, if you want to take your option selling up just a notch, you're going to be running weekly. So drop a comment down below. I'm going to personally send that over to you. And while you're down there, hit that like button and that subscribe button. But guys, today, we're going to be talking about in-the-money cash secured puts, how to manage them. Let's get into it. So we are going to be on the live portfolio, as you guys know. And if you are following along, I deposited $5,000 into our Fidelity account, and we are running various strategies revolving around the Ark Options Strategy. More on that, first link in the description of today's video. But guys, Snapchat. What's going on with you, fam? Snapchat 750 puts that I have on this. As you guys can see, I collected $17.32 on this. Had a decent return in our trade log. If you are following along right here, I have my Snapchat 750 puts, just a single contract. That's what I had. Basically wrapped up all of my $5,000 of collateral here, collected 732 for a nice 2.31% return. Now, Snapchat, right, is getting absolutely beat up recently, okay? So we can see it is down today as well as it was yesterday. The past 5 days have been pretty rough for it, down 23%. Obviously not the greatest earnings report, but I took a chance, guys, and that's part of it, right? That's part of running the wheel strategy if you want to be more aggressive. And guess what? I was, right? Oftentimes, I don't like to do stuff during earnings weeks, especially for companies. I don't want to be doing stuff because this kind of stuff can happen. So let literally my live mistake here be a lesson to you. I can't stress it enough. This is why oftentimes I will just wait. Like, I did this purposely on Snapchat because I wanted to deploy. I had like $700 in this public portfolio. Or actually, it was closer to like $800 in this. And I was like, you know what? Snapchat Premium is being really, really solid right now. It's going to bump me up a bit here. It's not a super long expiration date. It was under 30 days. And I was like, screw it. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Either way, I'm going to be happy owning Snapchat at 750, or so I keep telling myself. But in all seriousness, we can see Snapchat right now is $7.16, down another 0.5%, at least at the time of me recording this today. What's the plan? All right. So right now, if you are this deep in the money, it's kind of damage control for yourself, right? Number one, let's not panic. Okay. Don't panic. If I have 10 days, I basically still have halfway to my expert since I opened this position. All right. I still have a lot of time. That is why I like being an option seller. I am not freaking the hell out as an options buyer, right? Needing something to happen, okay? Here, I can let time do its thing, right? I think what happened with Snapchat this past week being down nearly 25% is a market overreaction, right? And number two, I still have conviction in the stock, okay? But with that said, I start thinking a little bit ahead. Like, if this position happens, I got a few options, right? If I get to the point where I'm right at the end there, and let's say Snapchat's trading around where it's currently at, around like 716, I have choices. My choices are I can buy to close that position. Buy to close basically means I close out this contract, but I'm going to have to pay a good amount of money to be able to do that. Am I going to do that? Absolutely not. Why would I do that? Because it's going to cost, right, pretty much my entire portfolio premium balance that I've already collected of about $300 in premium since we started this thing. Okay. Results vary. Obviously, these premiums are only at the time we're recording this. So that is not going to be something I do. I like to buy to close my cash secured puts. I do usually micromanage my cash secured puts more, even if they're like, hey, it's a day before expiration. We're going to talk about American Airlines because you see some of you saying like, oh, Pete, what's going on with American Airlines right there? Yeah, let's get it. We got a good one. That's a big hitter for us. That's a big win right now. But with that said, right, I'm not going to buy to close and lose a lot of money. I'm just not. I cannot do it. That is not something I would necessarily do unless I truly lost complete faith in the company. I have no desire to own it anymore, and I have no belief in the company anymore, right? Now, can I roll it? Yes, rolling is an option, but there's just nothing really there that's going to offer me a credit at this point anymore. It's just not going to happen. right? There's just not enough. It's gonna cost too much, and I would have to go out too far out. And honestly, I'd rather take assignment and start running covered calls. How do I start thinking through this? Well, I'm gonna assume that right now I'm gonna be around this price range, between 716 and like 740ish during assignment. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be around there. Now I'm gonna go over to the options chain here on Snapchat, as you guys are seeing. And what I'm looking for here is, what are the current covered call premiums that I can actually get? Okay, what are those covered calls? Okay, I'm gonna just clap some of these expiration dates down so we can see visually which one we want to do. So I'm gonna put up September 19th here as well. We can see 38 days here, and then we are going to go September 26th, and they have earnings out. I'm gonna do October, depending, right? You're gonna see why I'm looking that far out here just in a second. And I'm just going to uncheck these because we don't need them. So first one I'm going to look at is, I'm going to go just my normal 31 days out. I'm going to assume I had assignment today. What am I going to do? I'm going to, like, literally, this is what I do, guys. I'm going to just, if you have extra time, like, do this. Like, this is a good idea. Pretend you got assigned today. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, genuinely, that's how I like to think as an option. Like, pretend I just got assigned at 750. I just had to buy my 100 shares, 750 gone out of my account. I'm given shares, right? But Snapchat's trading at $7.16. What do I do now? Okay, well, let's explore. That's the exercise. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to firstly go out to my usual 30 days out and see, what am I actually able to get? So I go over here and I'm like, okay, I can break even, right? I could go 750. Actually, I'm actually making a positive, actually, because of if I sell them, I still got premium both the directions. Hey, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's why I love selling options, love running the wheel strategy. So right here, the 750s, I'm like, okay, I like that. I actually really like that. 41 delta as well. So a little bit more aggressive. I'm looking at the 8, so I'm collecting $13 of premium on that. So let's go take a look. Let's go to my covered call calculator. Obviously, all these calculators are free in our Facebook group. Join us, guys. It's a vibe. Introduce yourself. Don't be a lurker. Don't be the troll. All right. Listen, I know I can be a troll myself sometimes. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, so this one's different. I promise you, you're really going to enjoy your time there. Free. It's in the Facebook group. All these calculators. If you can't find it, just post up. So I'm collecting a premium on the 8s. Let's see. On the 8s, I'm collecting $13 of premium. I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna meet at the middle at 14. I'm just gonna use the what the bid is. So I'm gonna go 13. My strike of option, I'm saying, is $8. My purchase strike price is $7.50, right? That's my cost basis for a premium return of 1.73. Not bad. I mean, honestly, it's better than nothing. like it's not bad for just at that 30-day mark. I'm collecting just almost a 2% return. It's not quite there at 2. So what I'll do then is I'll come back here. I want to sell them for more than I bought them for. I don't want to break even though the premium's better here. So I'm just not going to do that. Now, it might be something I do. Stay tuned. Obviously, I try to do these as often as there's changes made in this public portfolio. So we're collecting 27. I'm just going to quickly look at it, guys. I'm collecting $27, but basically I'm breaking even there, but I'm getting a 3.6% premium return. That's pretty damn nice, right? But you know what? If I sell them, right, I'm just basically total premium chase and move. It's nothing wrong with that. I just like to, when I sell my covered calls, I like to actually make money. You know what I mean? But it could be something I consider. So now I'm going to go a little bit further out. I'm going to go 38 days out and start seeing here. All right. I'm going to start seeing, what am I getting right here? I'm getting the 8. Okay. I'm getting 16, right? Okay, interesting, right? I'm going to go out a little bit further. Let's see 45 days, okay? I don't mind 45 days, right? I don't. I just personally, it wraps it up for a long time, right? So look at the 750s here. 40 delta, right? Collecting 33. See, I know that's break even, but that's going to shoot this thing up pretty high. I like that. See, that makes me feel more comfortable. And that's why I think you should kind of try to make yourself feel comfortable when a situation like this happens to you, right? Is go look at the chain and see what you can actually accomplish, right? Go see what you can actually get if you took assignment. And that's the way I'm looking at this, right? So I'm looking at this. I know it's going to be I know it furthers out my expiration, but if I go to my trade log, I am focused on this. I'm focused on my return on my collateral. I will, in a situation like this, I will simply treat my covered call, that's $750. The $750 is my collateral. I don't care if it's via shares, $750 of shares that I have a cost basis of, or it's $750. If I'm just going for a break-even premium chasing 4% ROI on my collateral, I don't care. I'm literally just going to treat it as a break-even. Okay, that's what I will do. Just quite simply that. Okay, so those are the options. I'm already feel comfortable with assignment because I'm going to be okay, even if unless this thing continues to drop and I'm down at the sixes. Obviously, story's going to change then, obviously, but I'm going to assume that over the next 10 days, Snapchat will be staying around a little over the $7 price range. And who knows, maybe it shoots up and I don't even end up getting assigned, and this was a complete waste of both mine and your times. And I apologize for that. Okay, but in all seriousness, I think there was a lesson here. Hit like the video if it was. Now let's talk about American Airlines, because this is the bulk of the portfolio right here. Okay, this is the bulk of the portfolio right here. And AAL, baby, this is why I love you. This is why I love American Airlines. Probably my longest. Oh, what? 7%. I knew something happened. I gotta go post this real quick. Hold up. If you're not in our mastermind group, definitely consider first link in the description. See, when I'm shooting these usually right after the market. This is awesome. Let's go. So I'm probably gonna close these out once I get off here, and then shoot another video of that whole process. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be tomorrow's video. Let's get it. If anybody got into AL, let me know down below in the comments. This is perfect. So let's go look at the chart real quick. 7% right at the top, right over at the 300-day moving average. Still not right at the top of 1281. 200-day moving average of 1327. I love trading AL, dude. It is so fun. Like literally, it just does this. It's just great. Really enjoying this. I'm going to most likely close this out as soon as I stop recording here. But you could see I have 2 puts here on American Airlines. Now, I don't have a lot of wiggle room here, but I might do it. I might just do this because that's going to free up my collateral for an entire 10 days, exactly 10 days. And even if I lose this a little bit here, I did say in previous videos I wouldn't do it, but if I can get this money back in 10 days sooner, I do have some opportunities I'm actually looking for where I can deploy this $2,200 like immediately that have good setups. So that's like big rule of thumb for me, is that I will make sure that I have a setup that I'm going to jump into before I do anything. So that's going to be number one. That's what I'm doing right after I turn off this camera here, guys. I love that this happens. I really enjoy doing these. I almost wish I could like do the whole like Twitch thing, but I feel like I would commit to it and then never do it again. But it's fun. I enjoy like doing it live like this. It's really interesting. But with that said, I can basically close this out, capture over 81% of the full premium here. Let's go. Fantastic. Giving back a little bit of that money, about $8 I would have to give back of this. That's a lot. That's a good amount. Total, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might let this thing run out for the rest of the day. Now, I would have to give back $8. Let's just call it 10 of that $42. Okay, so I would totally, like, let's say, okay, I bought to close it at 8. That's going to drop me down to a 1.57%. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to make that decision. It depends how much premium. So this is how I think through things when closing out a cash secured put. Is I need to, sorry, just looking at our chat in the other window, but I want to make sure that the setup that I'm going to go into is going to make up for that bought to close premium right here, and some, right? And some, right? I'm going to want to make sure that I deploy this $2,200, a little bit more. I have about $2,250 that I'm going to be able to deploy. So I want to make sure that whatever setup I go into next is going to easily make up for this and make up for that. This is only going to be a 1.5% premium return, right? Because essentially I'm collecting, just over, $34 net, right? $34.64 of net premium on that trade. So I love that. So that's probably going to happen as soon as I turn off the camera. Let's go last. 5 or 20 puts are still doing decent. There's nothing really here. I got the 20 puts. This one's a little bit far dated. I just needed something to get that money working. But oh, that's fantastic, guys. If you want to join our mastermind group, whether you're brand new or you're already looking to scale, right? We have an amazing group of investors, people that are just starting out, and people that are killing it with their option selling portfolio, sharing ideas, sharing wins, all helping helping one another. So if you want to learn more about our mastermind of how to build, launch, and scale your own option selling portfolio, click the first link in the description of today's video. It's going to teach you about what the Ark Options Strategy is. And if you like what you hear and you want to learn more about it, you can book a completely free call with us. Trust me, this isn't a high pressure sales tactics. It is us actually wanting to make sure that you are a not toxic person. You're actually financially stable. As you see, this is a strategy that takes money. There's no way around it, guys. This is a strategy that takes money. So click that first link in the description of today's video, guys. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.